tell you if someone you know has it or has been around you.
Yeah. Well,
It's the lady at St. Alexis told me. You'd know it if there was. Because they have to call and tell you.
Hopefully. Nope, I got no fear to worry about this year, though.
yep, that's right.
Well, that's what I said to Dad, but
Both of them
still.
will be one leaners. Yeah. Well, this guy was getting the rebarb in, and he was pouring concrete already. This crew, I wish they had them on other property projects, so they don't fool around.
Well, maybe working for the state. 16th would be straight run once before.
I know I'd like to keep I would like the council to go back to what it was. This new shit
Yeah,
is
'cause I
not
don't even
working.
know who we have.
We don't. Any one of them now is it's not zoned anymore like it used to be.
That's the guy in the paper said.
Be all on the same block. Be all in the same house.
They could all
probably.
live in the same street.
They could all live in the same house.
Yeah, and it would be legal. Yeah, every yard.
Be all
Guy
part
in
of the same
paper said
family.
At least when you had a board, there was someone in your area you could
talk
call
to,
and
say,
ask.
Art, what's going on with this? And Art would know.
You do that anyway.
Well, Art knows a lot of stuff. And long-term history in his
He
mind
knows
is
people
very-
that know people.
And he is very sharp, and he's almost always able to access information,
Yeah,
regardless of what time frame. He,
Pandemic.
yeah, they're
They all
both
know
smart.
people.
Well, but they're all both very smart,
Yeah.
and their art is amazing. And Daryl's smart too. He's very smart. Joe is no dummy. He's very sharp. Lynn knows a lot about a lot of stuff. Knows how to do a lot of
He knows
stuff.
a lot of people too.
And he knows people. Yes.
That's the thing here. You gotta know people.
Lynn does lots of volunteer for stuff and never gets credit for it. I don't think he's looking for credit for it, but
Well, probably
he
not.
does lots of volunteering for folks. He'll help build
Well.
stuff for folks.
Well, I'm not saying that he's doing
Yeah.
anything wrong, dear. It's
No.
just, you know, of the people that we know,
There
are some that know.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Art had the contacts through the politics from before, state and local level, and probably federal too. He had practical experience. He never ran for state. He never ran for statewide or for federal, but I don't think he was really interested in doing that. But Art said something. I want to listen. And Rich said, make sure you understand he's very conservative. I said, Art's a very smart guy who's been around. Even if I disagree with him, I want to listen to him. Fred and I will probably go at it. I'll just it'd come to more of a cooperative arrangement where I'll just say, Fred, you're wrong. Fred will get okay, and then we'll end it. We won't get into this.
Unless it's Fred and Jim.
Then they just eat off of each other.
Oh God, yeah. And then drag everybody else into it.
And then throw Art into it, and it's just
Yeah.
time for a break. Let's go somewhere else. Milo knows lots of people.
Always ahead.
Milo seems to keep his mouth shut though too.
Legions.
What?
Milo seems to keep his mouth shut though.
Milo's very smart. He's got at least.
Yeah, I know he is, but he tends to keep his mouth shut too.
He's got lots of practical experience.
Yeah, I know he does.
And he works with people.
I don't
from all-
think he likes to argue.
he
Not
likes
really.
He likes to just fix it. What does it take to fix it?
Get it done.
Yeah.
Get her done, and what does it take to fix it? Like I said, these guys don't fool around. They're already bored, just waiting for it to cure. Well, they got to cut the expansion cracks. Wouldn't it take them a couple of weeks? There. I wish they would
Yeah,
do
but they
others.
don't look like they're done up here yet, though.
No, but they're getting pretty close.
They're not gonna put more sections, really.
It's a different contract. So, these guys, I wish we had them in all of our road projects. Zing, zing,
I
they're
just wish
fast.
we didn't have to see them every single year.
Oh, well, there you go.
I mean, every year.
They impressed me last year. They just,
Well, the roads break every year, so.
We worked at night.
oh yeah, day and night. I mean, you know, yeah, they did not fool around. This is a good bunch here. And they're pouring. And the other folks had to take another 3 weeks off before they thought about pouring.
This is so busy here. I'm
I
saying,
wish we saw some of the old timers here so I could ask them questions.
when you're gonna be open.
No.
No, I'm not worried about that.
Like, how do I get to Old?
Oh, we now have a free drink for the next time.
Yeah.
Do you remember how much it was?
I wrote it in my hand, $22.92.
See, because I thought she said 29.
20.92.
Fix this road. Need to fix this road.
I would think it's better than a lot of the others.
Like, it's way better than 16. When are they going to start that? Say.
They didn't look at the date. Just assumed. Speaking of road construction, here we are.
This is pretty. Did you say it was today he was going live on Facebook?
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. Yeah.
I just have one day to discuss what they decided to do.
Probably continue what they've been doing.
I would think for the older folks and the more, I think they might go back into it. But for the older folks and more fragile folks,
I don't know. I think they should wait until at least June before they'd open even anything. Because everybody's opening up now
Taste.
and people getting together, and if we have a surge,
don't they do this every year?
Well, that's coffee. Well, they're doing these.
You got culverts every year, it seems like.
I think they fill up with chunk.
Yeah, but they're eroded or whatever. But it seems like they're doing them every year, is what it seems like. Because last year they did the one next to it.
Stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not new ones, but maybe it's just the broken pavement
No.
from all the vehicles that drive over them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff, right now?
Sure.
I think I need to pass.
Yeah, me too. Well, did I say it wrong? Okay.
No, I wanted the curls and you guys got the fries. Whatever yours are.
Well, after we get done, we got to take you home. Is that what you're saying?
We'll see.
And then I have to go and get milk and half and half. Something like that.
I lost the thing around the legs.
Then does bleeding on them, plus the paint wore off more than anything else.
And you just text Jen and says, on the way, just left Hardee's.
Curbside pickup at Max, that's not as much fun. Part of Max, you wander around trying to figure out what you want.
Yeah, you don't. I bet they have a website or an app or something, so. We're talking about some places they were putting everything behind glass. And then you,
Well, they changed the liquor store all around. Used to be there was like-
they have an app or something, or some kind of barcode thing out in front of all these window thingies, and you scan it on your phone, and then it prompts you to some kind of page where you pay for it. Then you leave the store, and they come out from behind their glass.
They got runners. Probably.
Yeah, that will deliver the product to you.
Taking signs down or putting signs up or something. Or somebody
But I've only seen that in a couple of places. They showed.
Signs, maybe? It's like highway designators.
Some of those no parking signs. Remember we saw that truck one day with all those no parking signs in the back?
Well, I was going to ask you, did you get Amy cat food?
I have not.
Okay.
If I don't get it today, she's still got enough to probably tomorrow. I do need to get something.
Yeah.
Later on, I'm probably going to go after some milk and have that. Anything else. Try to get a little ranches in the
Jen
truck.
said she's at the park. So.
What?
Jen said she's at the park. Perfect. Because we've been sitting in the sun.
Well, that's jacked pretty high.
Another one of those, where's the ladder to get in?
Yeah.
That's way high.
Yep.
The Blizzard flood special, but the axles are higher, but
Yeah.
not that much higher. Instead of six or
regular.
8, it's 10 or 12. Well, those aren't regular tires.
New.
Those look like they're super drippy.
Jacked. Yeah. I just turned that off.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's cool out.
Yeah.
You'll see that because we had one when it closed and then it flow.
Oh, that just brings the life right back into me.
Looking for the baby cheeks. You know, I never thought about the blow dryers in the bathroom.
I read about it somewhere, and I went, oh, Kurt, Bass Awkward, you talked about that. They shut theirs down because of that. So I hadn't thought about it.
I had thought last time before we left, when we went to the bathroom, I had thought, this is like community space.
Yeah.
Should we be wearing a mask in there?
Maybe.
I'm thinking. Remember we saw the guy that one time, he was leaving PT and he took his face mask out of his pocket and put it on before he got in the elevator.
Yeah, it's maybe not a bad idea.
So maybe when we go on Friday,
Start practicing something.
start wearing the mask.
I was thinking they come out with more designer masks. We have plenty that we could use based on Jeff's generosity.
Mm-hmm.
Do those ones have the metal for
Yes.
the nose? They do?
Yeah.
They're just like the ones they're selling on QVC?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably by the same company.
Probably.
China.
Because they're made in China.
China.
They were made in China because
That's all they make them anymore.
I really need these, but I really hate that they're made in China.
Yep.
Where are the ones made in the United States?
All gone.
I should send these back, but I need these now.
Mm-hmm.
There you are.
That's the thing.
And I looked at them and I looked at the
Even the
price.
ones that were supposed to be sold in America are coming from China
Yeah.
because they're mass producing them now
And they're
in record numbers. Whether they're any
$48.90.
good or not, I don't know.
Well, it's better-
Well, that's
better
about
than
that's how much for that 50 pack was for mine.
They're about $1 a piece.
Yeah, that's about what my one for ones cost. Well, they were like $30 or something for the 50 pack, and then the other ones were $200 for like 160 after
Well,
taxes.
the panic
shipping.
factor at that point was quite high.
Yeah, so yeah,
I mean, they're going to be. We're going to end up using them now, probably.
rest of the year.
Well, I don't know about that. Year
You can see.
Next
I still have the
season-
one back here.
flu season after that one, maybe. It's
Well, you
flu
can-
season, everybody just throw the mask back on. I have to use this and sick.
Yeah, same one too.
Well,
Yeah, well,
should be.
if you've got a washable one.
I don't know how good these are in terms of that.
Well, carefully you probably could. But
I don't know how long that N95 is supposed to be good. As much as it's
I
in the
have
sun.
Not as good
used-
as long as Dad's been using it.
No, probably not. Especially as
But-
months it's sitting in the
but
sun.
it's sitting out there in ultraviolet rays.
Yeah, but even that, it's not supposed to be used more
It
than.
does break down.
Yeah,
Yeah. It probably has
they're not supposed to
already.
be. They're not supposed to be there forever.
I know. And
Well, I
Cheap.
read one nurse that had put it in the wash. Washed it on delicate in a bag.
I'm starting to feel that there's fibers that are starting to
Coming
come
loose.
apart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Coming apart on it, so I should probably quit using
yeah.
it. Been using it.
That's kind of like my CPAP mask. I'm thinking you need to change that out and
You
throw it in
think?
the sanitizer.
Well,
Since it's been a little while, like
well, the hose as
September.
well.
Well, at least the mask, nothing else.
Don't we have another mask laying around?
Yes, we do, a brand new one. But there you go. And it's not like I can't get it from Walmart. I don't even know how I'd even get them from Sanford. I don't know if I could even walk down there. Not that I want to try to do
you
it
can
today.
You could go down to Sanford.
You can call in
Yeah, I'd probably have it mailed to the house.
and
Probably the
I think
safest
you can
bet.
pick it up there.
Yeah, no, and yeah, I know you can do that. Or they can mail it to your house or something too. But I also know you can buy them on Walmart's site too.
So you got to make sure it's
The
same
exact,
one.
well, yeah.
At least Sanford has a record
Yeah,
of what
yeah, I know.
You want to stay current with that, even if
Yeah, I know.
It develops its own issue. Well, it seems like a lot of geese today, but not too many people.
This one's coming up. Put 'em on. Well, it was kind of right.
Well, I was thinking my bladder was going to hold out, and I think it might, but I don't know if my knee will.
So you want to go home?
Yeah, my right knee is starting to
So
really
we should
hurt.
just do a loop home.
Yeah, probably.
It's raining tomorrow.
Thought my knee was feeling pretty good, but this is not.
I want to get at least one truckload to the dump.
Yeah, I guess it's.
You know, of all the parks, we come to this one the most.
Yeah.
Well, it's the easiest to come to.
Yeah, well, since they're doing like
Well, you really
construction.
can't
Now
really
there's
can't
no.
get into Roosevelt very well.
Oh no, they've got that.
Well, there are other parks in the city.
But,
You have to find them.
well,
No, you just drive
They don't
around.
have like trees.
that's what they were.
No, they
doing.
don't. I know some of those don't have trees.
This is an old classic old park.
Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
Roosevelt.
Way back
Roosevelt
when, way back when, there was a road. There was only one road that went through the park, and it wasn't this one. It was like something that went. Actually, that road doesn't even exist anymore. But it used to go all the way back into that back road because it was just a little like trail where they cut out. It was just dirt. Somebody was showing it from back in the 50s or 60s or something.
All the walking lanes.
Yeah. Well, now it does
Yeah.
because it's been
They've
used for so
they've
long.
improved it a lot.
Yeah.
And it's sure
Got
been.
a lot of.
Yeah.
They use.
And there's a lot more park
They
if you.
didn't
There's a
have-
lot more park if you walk
Yes,
versus the driving because
Yes,
you don't even
that's
see
right.
the whole other side.
I know.
But when we first moved here, they didn't have that much equipment
No.
in the park. For
Yeah.
kids.
Well, no, because there wasn't that
Otherwise,
There used to
tall.
be a pool there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Poop now.
I'm all for building the aquatic center. They just have to figure out how to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
I could pay for everything else.
Whatever checks.
Yeah, and then defy it later, and raise another cent sales tax,
Yeah.
and then steal from that
Well,
for other
you do
projects.
realize when we vote yes on keeping the weather modification,
Oh, yeah.
it's going to be used from
Well,
the increase in
Yeah,
the
but
sales tax. we have to pay
you know what's going to happen though is when they vote no, it'll still be the same price. They vote no on it, and we save some odd millions of dollars per year. They're still going to jack the rates up for whatever other thing they're going to do.
Well, they're going to want.
They're never going to drop them. We all know
We
that.
said that
When they first built.
Yeah.
got
when they
money
did
and
the
built the
16th
dams.
Street
Yeah.
overpass.
Yep. Which
It was going to save us money.
You know, watch this. This tax is never going away.
And it never did.
It was a good idea to build.
It was
Yeah.
a good idea to build it, but that tax never went
No.
away.
Nope.
and
It went to other
that
things.
just got bigger.
Yeah.
Because I think at that time the sales tax was like 4% or something. Well, it's almost 8 now.
Yeah, and they want more.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, it's 7.5. In Grand Forks, it's 8.
Let's turn right here.
Turn right?
Yeah.
Why?
So don't go down this road.
It's a dead end.
Oh, was it?
Thought you
That
said
one?
you wanted to go home.
I did. I was wondering why we were going north.
So we're taking the long way.
Oh.
So I wonder what the school will decide to do. If they'll
For the elementary schools, I don't even know. And middle schools, and I don't even know.
say that they were giving the townships or the cities the options of, do you want to be open for summer school? Do you want to open early to make sure all the kids are up to par starting the new school year?
I think they're going to delay that as much as possible.
At some point they have to make a decision.
Yeah, September looks a lot better than now,
I mean, like,
depending what happens during the summer to the rest of the population.
Fixed contracts too.
Yeah,
And all kinds of other
Yeah, that's, yeah.
And First could do something like this. We're not going to have Sunday school, but we will have service at 8:30, and then next service is going to be at 11. Timed.
Mm-hmm.
Which way does it?
No, Sunday school.
Sunday school.
Yeah, just as a thought.
They could do
That's
recorded
turkey,
Sunday schools.
Turkey.
Yeah, they could do recorded Sunday schools if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Just don't know. I mean, I kept telling Alan every once in a while, I says, you just get a phone out and record your Friday night or your Sunday school service and put it out to Facebook or YouTube or something,
You
and
might get a lot better
response. Yeah.
than you were before. Instead of 10 or 12, it would be
Yeah.
500 or 1,000.
Well, I don't know if you're going to get that.
No,
but, I mean,
but-
you get more than 20.
But I think they're
I
probably
think he was
getting
getting
more
10 or 12.
instead of a bad section shingles there.
Well, actually, my videos when I was doing Sunday school ones, it was getting like 40 to 50 views a week. So,
Which was more than what
which
was
is
in the class.
more than.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Now-
Appreciated you showing
I
up.
wish I'd have gone a few times that I was feeling not so great
Well,
now, but
everybody's
wasn't
got
feeling
a
that good.
down day, Jeff.
and some of those days I just just couldn't get my butt out of my bed.
Well, sometimes we need that.
And then there was that week or two in January when I was sick.
Well, so was all of us at that time.
Yeah.
They probably brought her home from work.
Mm-hmm.
My mother's was the virus. We already had it.
Oh yeah, and got done with it. Yeah, we're immune
Nice.
But are we immune?
from the
That's
mutation.
questionable.
Well, it says
From
they're
that
talking about
mutation.
they were talking about mutating, but they said mutating actually might be a good thing.
Make it weaker.
Well, it actually might end up creating antibodies for the other one.
I don't know.
See, I don't know either.
They said not all mutations are bad, otherwise we wouldn't be here right now.
So they say.
The human population wouldn't be. We'd have died in the European era way back when.
Plague.
Well, not from the plague. Drinking milk. They said way back when the Europeans could digest milk, and their DNA mutated and was allowed them to drink milk. I was like, they were just going on possible things of mutations. And they said, so it was interesting. They said Western Europeans at one point couldn't digest milk, and then the DNA mutated, and we were able to have milk.
Again, I don't know.
So not all mutations are a bad thing.
Dairy farmers.
Well, yeah, it's probably government's conspiracy too. You know?
Sure. Slightly different look from this one.
Because our heads don't swivel around as much.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't see the backyards of some of these places. There's like a catch basin there.
Recharge station. Improved turn.
Could be a catch basin. Catches all the water that goes in.
Lays its runoff.
Okay, it's a runoff basin. Just like that's a runoff. It's a ditch, but
Yeah, I took some of those classes. I wrote papers on it. I am 30, 40, 50 years out of date. But
yes, I was thinking, next year it'll be 50 years since I graduated from high school.
Well,
what year was that? Oh, that's 71.
Yeah.
You were still in high school when I was in Vietnam. Oh my God. Really?
Yes. I graduated in 71. So
Wow.
next year will be 50 years. I feel old when I say that.
yeah, I know.
Well, it's 50 years since I was a nun. So
Yeah.
pretty soon.
Well, it's kind of like when I go like this year, it's gonna be 18 years since I graduated high school. I'm like, when I start thinking about that, I was like, no, it wasn't that long ago, was it?
High school's 52 years.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's getting to be a long time.
This is what I'm thinking. That goes back a bit, doesn't it?
Then I think back how many high school graduation class are dead.
Lots.
There can't be lots because there was only 27.
Uh,
But I know there's at least-
how many are still there?
How many guys did you lose in the Vietnam War? No.
Remember I asked that when we went to that one reunion, and it
sat there and
was
scratched my head.
Jeff had gotten.
How did that work?
Jeff was in the Air Force stationed here as a dental tech.
Who was it?
That one kid from my class, and he said he got orders for Vietnam, and then they had like a ceasefire or something,
Oh, yeah.
where the peace talks, and
Yeah, 73,
And,
75 time frame, yeah.
he didn't go. They changed his orders.
Well, they were hot to get me in the Mekong, and then 4 months later, they were hot to get me out of the Mekong. Came to the conclusion pretty quickly I didn't like jungles.
No, really?
I watched Naked and Afraid.
I love the show.
Oh, God.
It's like, so, it's so hard. I'm like, look at where you're at. You're in the middle of a freaking jungle with lots of nasty critters and 18 different diseases.
Well, this is what makes me weird about them doing 21 days, and you get ones that don't eat for that whole 21 days,
Yeah.
and then they only lose like 10 pounds, and then you watch people that are living in the U.S. homeless or something, and they spend the exact same amount of time, supposedly not eating, not doing any of this other stuff, and they lose 50 pounds in that same time frame, living with stuff in like communities. And you're like going, and you start scratching your head like, well, like you watch some of the women one in the Naked and Afraid 21 days, and they don't eat nothing, or at least they don't show meat, nothing. And at the end of the 21 days, they've lost 5 pounds. I'm like,
Yeah.
I understand they went in, not where a lot of weight anyhow, but how can you go 21 days and you only lost 5 pounds?
I don't know.
I don't get that.
They
Most
didn't
of
do
them
much.
lose more than that.
Yeah, 20 pounds.
Yeah, some of them, will lose 20 pounds, but there's like some of them, like, they lost 5 pounds. I'm like, that could be water weight.
I've never seen that.
Oh, yeah, they had some of the lady never eat nothing, but in 21 days, they couldn't find anything.
She never went poop
And she only lost, but she only lost,
Taking a poop.
she only lost 5 pounds. I'm like,
That's why she didn't lose any weight, because she didn't poop.
apparently. But still,
Right,
What
it's
gets
very-
me is
Energy
people
loss.
like, I'm just gonna go in here and
I'm gonna do everything.
just gonna.
sit on my butt.
And they're talking about what a badass they are, and then day
Oh,
one,
yeah.
this is hard, man. When you're on day one, man, really.
Well, yeah, they had that one lady who was a former Marine
Yeah.
and police officer and done all this stuff and all this work and all of her stuff. Day 2, she taps out because it's too hard. I'm like, huh?
The guy last week.
The guy lasted all. The guy who had been like a business guy, never spent 1 foot in the jungle or anything. He lasted the full 21 days.
Yeah. Or so.
Where she had supposedly had all this military experience and
this one
police
lady had
experience
absolutely
and
no experience at all.
yeah,
And she hung in there and
Yeah.
half of it by herself.
yeah.
Did just fine.
Well, yeah, but it's like this lady had been in the Marines. She had served like 2 tours in Iraq and a tour in Afghanistan,
They feed you
and had
when
been in but had been in the police in her local police department's tactical response unit
different
for years,
different.
and she couldn't last more than 2 days. And I'm like, but the business guy who never spent 1 day in the jungle basically pretty much always lived in the city in an office type of thing environment. Ran his own business. He lasts 21 days just fine. That one I can't quite understand that one too much.
Well, the thing about it is because you were really bad in this environment at that time.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're going to be later.
Yeah, but you
but
just
still,
it's weird.
I used to see people throw down their guns and refuse to work. I said, "You've got to be kidding me! Like I have time for this silly stuff."
Yeah.
You either get your ass up there and do your damn job,
that's what
put you in jail myself.
See, that's what Survivor Man talked about. They wanted him to go on Naked and Afraid and survive for the 21 days, and he says, well, first off, he told him, he says, nobody in a survival situation is ever going to be naked in a jungle environment.
No.
He says, you're not going to go out there without some type of equipment on you. You got lost out in the jungle. You probably were out there. You have something with you. Even a pocket knife. You have.
Smart enough to bring a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, you have a pocket knife at least.
Or a
something.
Thing. Well, the thing is that they miss about the military. The military is feeding you the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So even if
he says
1 meal a day,
I've already done. He said I already did this on Survivor Man. I went out by myself for a week or 2 weeks, with all the camera gear, filming everything myself. Yeah, putting up the cameras, putting up the shots, all this stuff. I don't have a big, huge, humongous film production following me every little place I'm going.
Looks way different from this angle.
Yeah.
It was impressive from the other angle. Even more so here. I'm sure they got a plan. They just don't know what it is. You're gonna replace this bridge.
I wish they would make it flat. I wish they'd make it flat, but I don't think they can.
I don't think they can.
Yeah.
Go over the river.
Yeah. Too bad. Even if you cut the angles down a little bit. I hope. It's time to go home.
Tequila with lime. Sounds like a drink.
Yep. Shots of wine and salt.
Trina. Still haven't decided what they're going to do something with that mill. I was thinking about that the other day. Probably arguing with insurance and owners and whatever else.
We're trying to let people get back in and get their stuff out.
Should have had that done right away, right after it was declared. Whatever.
Unsafe.
Yeah.
For those fire people.
No.
None of them wearing a mask. That's social distancing. When you say social distancing, I think social. I mean, it's just chit chat stuff, right?
Yeah.
Alaskans social distancing since 1959.
Well, we don't share the same stairwells with anybody.
No, we
We
don't.
don't share the same hallways with anybody.
No.
Outside of our immediate family.
Yeah.
That's with Jen.
You know, so
Yeah, they were talking about this. People that are homesteaders in Alaska, they came back out of the homestead and they were walking around Fairbanks and they had no idea what was going on. because they don't have internet. They barely have power where they live.
And they don't have any newspapers.
And they, no newspaper or anything. And they came back to Fairbanks and they were like, why is everything closed?
Well,
and stuff, like a lot of the stores and stuff. This happened like the end of last month.
it's not like
And somebody finally told them what was going on. So they said that they're going to buy a satellite internet system so they can keep some type of contact. But they were there they were there to reload on all their supplies and go on a vacation to Hawaii. Because, you know, they had been living up in the northern part of Alaska, and, you know, the snow has just started to melt.
Well,
I mean, up in Kavik, they still have snow.
But you can have AM radio and pick up KJNP.
Well, apparently, I don't know. They didn't.
Yes,
I don't know what they were doing, but I don't know. They just didn't know what was going on in the world.
You could. And you
I don't
could
know.
go
It's just that's what they told the people. They didn't know, so
Well, they probably just never got around to having a radio.
probably no point.
Well,
I don't know what they were doing.
you could check the weather reports.
Yeah.
Even some of the bush people that set up the thing,
Mm-hmm.
one thing you got working again was so we could hear the weather.
I don't know how far north they were, but apparently not far enough.
Pretty far north too.
But like, why don't you have satellite internet or satellite TV at least?
Well, I don't care if they have that or not, but you have AM radio.
Yeah.
AM radio reaches
Yeah. Like a shortwave radio and have worldwide.
exactly depending on conditions. If they're far enough, the aurora has an effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is an issue, but you could buy an AM radio.
Mm-hmm.
The question is there more than one station?
Mm-hmm.
If you just got one station, you just listen to news and weather.
Yeah.
You know, of course you got to charge your batteries to do that.
Yeah. Charge these batteries. Well, we'll see what happens with the church and everything else.
I'll figure something.
A lot of the national parks ain't even going to open until June 15th at the earliest.
I'm worried about it.
Yeah. It's just subject to change. Well, it's just that time of year.
That's true.
Oh, my goodness.
Wednesday at 11:30 for the soup kitchen.
Take out
lunches. Okay.
Ooh.
All of them do the takeout.
Well, it makes sense. I need more meat than before. Pretty sure there is more meat.
Because I told Marla about that. I said, you know, Minot's pretty good about providing like a lunch. Every church, pretty much in town, has a soup kitchen. They trade it off.
Except ours.
Each one has a different day, so
Oh.
you kind of know where to go.
Yep.
Of course, I said now they're all doing like sandwiches and.
Yeah,
We're
that's
ripping
fine.
out sidewalk again.
Well, you might as well upgrade everything while we're out.
I don't know what they're doing.
Fun.
There's not a lot of people that do.
Yeah.
Well, there's more than you think.
There's
Yeah.
quite a few cars.
Might be worship team and other things.
I don't know.
Have to take them sometimes. Texas.
taking her to therapy. So I'm assuming they're able to do it at their house. If we'd have got a transfer chair, we might have been able to get that into the house. It's skinnier. Or she'd have to have somebody push it back.
He's taking her to therapy?
That's my understanding of doing therapy. Not sure how that's working. Transfer chair is smaller and lighter, but you can't use your arms on it. I'm just saying it's a lot. They're narrower and less. They might be better for one thing. Whether it's a full answer or not, I don't know. Depends. The shed's on the go.
There's a lot more of them than there used to be.
It's pretty big. It's got solar panels like hanging there. Maybe out there. It's a garage. No roof.
It looks like it.
Yeah, it sure does.
That's a big part. Could be a house.
Yeah,
Maybe we could get one and set it in our yard. Move Jen into that.
teeny one big in a Hampshire. That'd be kind of cool.
Wow, Culver's looks really dead.
Yeah. Well, the road's cordoned off right now on one side.
So you can't get there from there, but you can from there.
Yeah, they're doing something with the road or sidewalk or something. I'm not sure what.